Don't you love it?
Yeah, I do.
That's so cool. So this is Milla.
Hello.
Hello. We're going to be doing a haircut.
Should I put on an accent?
Yeah, so we're going to do this one. Kidding.
I don't trust you. I'm scared.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I mentioned it because it was off camera. I said, "Why don't you do this one?" And then she's like, the look on your face. And I said, "I'll pay you 1,000." And you're like, "Still no." No, we're not. We're going to be doing a haircut, but we love everything that's going on. So we're doing like 70s vibing as well. And let's get you into a wardrobe, shall we? So there's wardrobe over there. Cool. Yeah. Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Coolly.
And then now we'll slide the blazer off of the haircut. But it adds to the look.
Yeah.
And that turtleneck.
Pin it down.
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't mind it up like that, but.
So I was wondering, I was like, when the
yeah,
cape goes
yeah,
on.
No. It's a nice top, though.
It is cool.
Yeah.
It is.
It's featured in magazine because I used to do edit stuff for magazine.
Really?
So this one's been in a magazine a couple of once anyway. In Capital magazine, yeah.
What magazine?
Capital magazine.
Cool.
And the girl is a cool little German girl.
Yeah.
And
That's cool.
yeah. 18-year-old little German girl.
Wow.
I know, eh?
What the hell?
It's all retro.
Is that a retro thing?
Oh yeah, that's what the channel is, retro haircuts. Actually, I'm going to use the other one because the neck on that one's big.
Smart.
Isn't that cool? Because of the big old chair, the big old capes.
Yeah.
That's the retro theme. What I'm going to do...
I like the disco balls in here.
I'm going to do all that again because I'm going to actually right under.
Yeah.
And it's right out of the way that way. Yeah, and the disco balls in the background are a nice touch as well.
For sure. So cool. So how many other people work here?
There's 5 of us here.
5.
Yeah.
That's a good team.
Yeah. We're all very happy.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
How long have you had this salon for?
We're in our 4th year now.
What?
I think 4 years. I don't know, it's all blur. Maybe 3, 4. We were at another location before on Milla Street, and then we moved up here.
Oh, you're on Milla Street.
Yeah, first location.
Pretty
We moved
close
up here.
still.
Yeah.
Why'd you move?
Up here. Better up here.
Yeah.
We like being out of the way because this is hard to find. You couldn't find it.
No, I was in that like lobby down.
Yeah, I know. But a lot of people say that like you can't find your salon. How's that good for business? I said it's perfect because we don't want to be found.
Why not?
We're subculture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underground.
Yeah, we're subculture, and our clients are all like artistic and funky, and like Wellington and stuff. So we're like the rave that's hard to find.
True.
Yeah, we're word of mouth business as well.
Yeah, because you don't walk-ins.
No,
you don't
like I said to you, we don't do walk-ins. Yeah, we wouldn't even. So if we're in a main area, we're just turning away walk-ins all day long and paying a higher lease. Now we're out of the way, you can't find us, it's a lower lease, and we don't have to deal with you. You book it, you come. That's how our business works. Yeah. Come on over. Everyone's like, that's a terrible location. I'm like, no, it's the best location. I don't want you to find me.
Yeah.
Come on over.
Yeah, it's like 3-4 years in Australia.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cool thing about it is you can just like always come back to it.
Yeah, we were just talking over there on camera that you were talking about becoming a hairdresser apprentice.
Yeah, I could be sick.
And I said, come back and talk to me.
Yeah, because I've always loved braiding hair. Like, started like braiding hair when I was
Yeah.
like so little.
Yeah, and you made the comment you started cutting friends' hair at 15.
Yeah.
So you have that in you. Yep. But you're gonna go see the world first, so you always come back.
Yeah.
There will always be a pair of scissors in here for you.
For sure.
Yeah. But you know, you go be you, do your thing.
Yeah, I can't sit still at the moment. I gotta
Get it out of your system, because once you start your career, that's you locked in for life, right? Never happened with me.
No.
Never happened with me. Look at me, I'm still like fucking running around the world.
Yeah, for sure. Where'd you do your apprenticeship? Oh, was it not like, yeah, how'd you start?
I struggled because there's like family hairdressers, so you're inspired. Like I was inspired by it. So when I went to hair school, I dropped out because I couldn't function in the structure of a hair school where my brain was too artistic and stuff like that. So I dropped out a third of the way through, and then I just did it through experience. So I did get my license and everything through experience.
That's
but no, and then I just, because regular old hair school didn't work for me, but I ended up doing the advanced academies anyway. Like Aveda, I did advanced training at Schwarzkopf, started at Aveda, and I did a whole crop load of Aveda. That was more inspiring to me. So that's how I did it.
Wow.
But especially you, if you go abroad and see the world, you may end up becoming an apprentice hairdresser somewhere else in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I can, and the cool thing about it is, I reckon you can travel while, like, obviously do it. You can get jobs in different salons.
Where am I going with this? Right there?
Yeah.
More?
No.
Right there? Look at you tilt your head up. That's so funny. Look at you tilt your head.
Yeah.
No, you're just like, you're fucking too skittish. There you go.
Thank you.
Go.
Yeah.
It gets longer as it goes to the side.
Exactly.
That's just like my guide where I'm going to start.
Yeah, cool.
That's the center point. And then what I do is, you see I pull out like that.
Yeah.
That's how we're doing this. We're not cutting a lot of your hair off today.
Thank goodness.
You get the long hair 70s vibing.
Yeah. Oh my god, my hair smells delicious.
Told you. That's all that vegan stuff we're using. Yeah. We do. It's we do. And that's so amazing. So, but with the layers, we're going to be cutting a lot of layers off, just so you know.
Yeah, but keep the length.
Yeah, the legs we're leaving alone. Yeah, just so you know, because I don't need you to start getting skittish in the chair on the camera. No, we do actually, but now you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And we're doing a lot of framing through here.
Yeah, cool.
Now you're a cool, adventurous girl.
Thank you.
It's just the issues you've been growing your hair for a while. That's why we're not being adventurous with your hair today.
I know. Oh.
But at a different time in your life, I would have said, that haircut I showed you, that picture, I said, would you do that? You probably would have been, oh yeah, that'd be funny.
Oh, I'll come back next year and I'll be like, fucking
I know.
do
but
whatever
you cut it before and you've been growing it back and you're vibing, you're feeling long hair.
I've got the idea in my head that I want long hair and I'm like, I'm doing long hair. I'm not, because I always do that. I'm always adventurous and end up chopping it off a random time. Yeah. And then I'm like, Milla, what are you doing? You're growing it long.
Yeah.
Like.
And I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we want to show long hair on this channel too.
Yeah. Imagine if like everyone that came in you would just you convinced to cut bobs.
I wouldn't do bobs though, but we had a lot of girls wanting to do that wedge haircut, which is this one, because the novelty of it. So on the channel, you'll find a lot of that.
That is bold.
I know, but that's why, because they go through the pictures. Like everyone goes through the pictures all the same, like you did. They see that one and they go, "Oh my God, that would be so much fun!" And then there's another wedge for the channel, because nobody bobs been done to death. But we've done a couple now. But that haircut, because people were doing mullets because that was edgy, but now the mullets have been done. Then you show that haircut, they're like, oh, because that's taking the mullet to, to something next level, right? It's not a mullet, it's a wedge. But a lot of people jumped at that one, and they rocked that around Wellington as well.
For sure.
Yeah. So it comes up, and then we did some Princess Diana type things and some perms and stuff like that too. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what type of perms do people like to get? Like
everything, because you can do long hair perms, you can do short hair perms.
Yeah, My friend got a perm.
Yeah.
And it literally dropped out, didn't work, went a weird frizzy wave kind of thing, and she was like, what? No, I wanted ringlets. Like,
well, she should come here because we nail our perms. We're good at the perms in here.
Yeah.
But we do it for novelty. Like our perms are just for novelty.
What do you mean? What is novelty?
Like we don't have a demand for perms. Like people don't want. But what we do is because, like the same. Why would someone want a mullet these days? Why does someone want a perm these days? So it's like, you know, that 23-year-old girl that wants to cut her hair off and look like Dirty Baby from Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
Perm it, cut it off and perm it, and then all of a sudden you're Baby from Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
You do the line, nobody was Baby in the corner.
Yeah.
So that sort of thing. We get demand for that because it's like, oh my God, I always wanted to be Baby.
No, right.
So
yeah, people wanting to be the characters they always do.
One girl did it Friday after, no, what was it? She came in running in Friday after work.
Yeah.
In a panic, and she said, "Can someone cut my hair and perm it tonight?" And it's Friday. I guess it's December too, and it's busy. And I looked at her and I'm like, "Oh my God! Like, what's going through your head?"
What is this?
She said, "Tomorrow is our Christmas party for work, and it's 80s themed. And seriously, I want to cut this off and perm it." And it's the sort of thing. Perms take forever, but I went, "You know what? I'm gonna stay late because this sounds like the sort of thing that is gonna be your life." Like impact, right? And it was literally December, it's busy, we're crazy, it's Friday, and I should have gone home, but no. I said, you know what? We're gonna do this.
Fuck yeah.
And I said, we're gonna do it under one condition, we're doing Baby from Dirty Dancing. And she's like, done! She goes and she comes back, and I think I started 7 o'clock at night, because literally we had to wrap up the day. 7 o'clock at night is like the sort of thing of like 11 o'clock, we're finishing up this perm.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, she loved that. Because her hair was long, it was like boom, permed, and she's like, oh my God, like, this is better than I imagined. And then everyone's gonna think it's a wig.
But it's
no,
not.
she cut it, but that's dedication, right? She's like, oh my God, for the Christmas party.
Did she look better?
She loved it. She loved it. And I said to her, I said, you gotta go around this Christmas party to everybody and say, I thought everyone was supposed to do this.
Yeah.
Just like that's what everyone's had. So I said to her, come and visit me someday next week and just let me know how it went. She comes in the next week and she goes, first of all, I got best dressed. I'm like, yeah, obviously.
She went hard for that costume.
Yeah. No, she said I got best dressed. I'm like, of course you did. Of course you did.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, so fun.
Oh, lover boy.
Yeah.
The character's iconic.
Yeah. Yes, lover boy.
Bye, bye, wow, wow, wow.
Now the rumor was they're gonna do a Dirty Dancing 2.
Yeah.
The rumor was out there. I don't know how that's gonna work though.
Yeah.
But it'd be a Netflix type thing. Because they're bringing everything back now. Like they brought back Karate Kid and stuff, right? So the rumor was they're gonna do a Dirty Dancing 2, which I don't think will work.
Neither. I mean, it's too iconic to rip off.
The girl that played Baby in the original one, she was going to be the producer for it. So she was the one wanting to bring it back. But what I heard about it was she was going to be the parent, and their kids go to this summer vacation. And then it's about her kids. That was the premise of it. So she was going to reprise her role, but as the mom.
Really?
And her kids. So it would be like for the next generation, which if you do the math, that would mean it would probably take place sometime in the 90s.
Yeah.
Because Dirty Dancing took place in the 60s, that was from the 80s, but now it would be, you would make it sometime in the 90s. Maybe 80s, maybe 90s, but sometime in there. But that would be the timeline of it. So the concept's kind of intriguing.
Yeah, for sure.
But then I'd be like, oh, this is just Netflix crap.
Yeah.
Good idea, but you know what?
You just want to make money,
I know.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so the other one they want to bring back is Frasier. You remember that old TV show Frasier? I used to watch that.
No.
It's a good one. Yeah, they want to bring that back. But anyhow, it's our age differences. For the people on the watching on the channel, like, oh yeah, I want to see Frasier.
Yeah.
Now my obsession, because you're from Australia, it's come up before, I mentioned on here before, puberty boost. You ever see that?
Oh my God, puberty boost is my life.
Obsession.
Isn't it amazing?
As soon as I picked the first episode, I was like, what is this?
Fucking
I couldn't stop. I had to, like, 4 a.m. and you're like, I can't watch another episode because I have to work. But you're like, play.
You just binge watch it. It's so easy to
Completely sleep deprived that week that came out. And of course, I'm obsessed with Cheryl. And it got better as it went on.
And you know, Cheryl's hairstyle is literally the trend now.
Yeah, I know. But she's even better because Cheryl's the daughter of the hairdresser. That's why they did their hair like that and had that little thing, because that's her mom. And, you know, she didn't get along with her mom and all that stuff like that. But as soon as that Cheryl character, I was like obsessed with her. Everything about her. Like, I go on YouTube and look up Cheryl on, you know, and then her, like, mole, like the way she talks to people.
Yeah,
like, obsessed. That actor who plays her, I'm obsessed.
Yeah, she is good.
Yep. Obsessed. I'm like, I want to be Cheryl. Not really, but you know.
I love her long hair.
I know, I love her hair too. Yeah. And she got that the way it was colored and everything. Oh, I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Absolute favorite.
So good.
Yeah.
I just, what else is she in? She's in something else.
See, that's what happens. You go on IMDb and you start looking up everything she's been in.
Yeah.
And in real life, like, she's so different than that character. She just did that character so well.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. And I totally bought it.
I love that
it felt so
the
real.
world's like finding out about puberty blues now. Did you watch H2O? Mermaid?
Yeah, because you guys had that in Australia years ago, and I'm discovering it years later, and you know, that's my obsession with it. Like, oh my god, what is
that
this?
That went fully like worldwide. Like, I talk it to my friends that are from like Bangladesh and France. It's been everywhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Do you ever cut babies' hair?
No. Well, yeah, some of my clients have, but it's not, because we're downtown, urban salon, so we don't get a lot of the suburbia stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of our clients, some of our clients are suburban, but they don't want haircuts in the suburbs. They come in for this stuff.
Yeah.
Even they just live out there, but they're not wanting to get their haircut next to the grocery store. You know, the salon next to the grocery store.
Yeah.
They don't want those kind of haircuts. You feeling that?
Yeah.
Me too. In the back, I'm going to take my knife off, but I'm just tying it a little bit. Keep it growing.
Yeah. Do you have any family over here? Like?
No, they're all overseas.
Yeah.
Which I didn't mind to go home and visit, but now the restrictions of travel. It's been quite a while now since. It's, you know, it's just like, it's just open the damn.
Open the borders.
Open it up.
I know. It's scary, isn't it?
The
whole world's turned upside down.
Get on with it already.
Yeah. So satisfying.
Getting your
hairdressers cutting hair.
So you want to be a hairdresser? I'm gonna take you.
You know, whenever I was
future apprentice right here. Anyone around the world that owns a hair salon, if you're looking for an apprentice,
started here.
No, you can start here, but I'm saying, but you also want to go see the world. Like maybe you want to go to Cincinnati and be a.
Absolutely.
Someone's that. Oh, I'm from Cincinnati. I have a hair salon. Tell her to send her, you know.
Wow, you get worldwide viewers?
Yeah, the whole world's watching. This channel is, I think, averaging about 200,000 views a month. You didn't know that when you sat down, did you? That's how many people are watching me get a haircut.
That's crazy.
Isn't that fun? Yeah. Well, each video alone, like some videos get like 30, 50,000, some get like 5,000, 10,000. But no, it's good. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Did you just like make it public on like social media? On, like,
just on YouTube. Let's just see YouTube. Yeah. YouTube. It's fun. And I could do more like Instagram or TikTok, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Better than
Amazing.
devil, you know.
And I don't do much editing. I just leave it pretty much raw footage.
Easy.
I know,
Easy. That's so
Because
good.
I could edit it down, and then I get comments like, don't edit them. I just because people can also scroll it.
Oh,
But some people want to watch the full length haircut.
Yeah.
So you better off just leave it. So the ones who want to watch full length can, and the ones who don't want to, they can just scroll
I
it.
can just scroll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, you just leave it up.
Absolutely.
So I do some editing, but not very little.
Yeah. Oh, it smells.
Yeah, that's fun. That's so parting with this.
Was it always your dream to have your own salon?
Well, a vision. I would say a dream. I would say a vision. Now, I've talked about this before. Dreamers usually their business fails. But if you have a vision, you're making it happen. You pursue it to make it happen. I had the vision of it, and then you just make it happen.
You reckon dreamers' dreams really fail?
I heard someone also say, like, a cemetery is a place where people's dreams die because they never fulfilled their dreams. So someone said that. I said, that's true.
What if
That's
they
true.
did fulfill their dreams?
Well, then that's fine, but there would be other dreams that they didn't fulfill because you don't fulfill every one of your dreams. So the cemetery is a place where the dreams go to die because they die with you. Anything you didn't fulfill in your life. If you did fulfill all your dreams, that's cool, but how many people get to do that? Right?
Yeah.
But I have
so if you
dreams
have a-
too, but when it comes to this, I had a vision
Yeah.
and I made that happen.
Yeah.
I just pictured it.
Yeah, you just manifest it and make it happen.
Yeah. And another one of my friends who has a salon in Toronto too, she said the same thing too. I never dreamed of opening a salon. I had a vision and I made it happen. No one dreams like I had this dream I wanted. It's a lot of work. It's hard work. But you have a vision and you made it happen. So that's how I describe it too. I didn't have a dream, like, oh, I dream of having a hair salon one day. I had a vision
Yeah.
and I made it happen. And you have to be extremely realistic about your approach. Because dreamers will pursue something and they'll go down a rabbit hole into bankruptcy because they're trying to pursue it at all costs. And that's what you have to avoid.
Yeah.
The moment you start to open a business, you're going down a rabbit hole. And there's no turning back. Like, you're signing leases, you're moving money, and you're incorporating. You're going down this rabbit hole, and it can be scary sometimes. But once you start that process, there's no turning back.
I know.
There's only one outcome to make it success.
Yeah.
And how many hair salons go out of business?
Sorry, man.
I know. So I think that a lot of dreamers go out of business, but a lot of visionaries don't. And here I am. This is our second location. So I think we've been 6 years or 5 years. That's how long the business was going because we had to relocate and through a pandemic, and we're open. So we've had to deal with a lot. And one is a very difficult place to open a hair salon anyway because the health and safety is so hard. The health board is so hard. So all you have to do with the building department to give approvals and process and checks and everything, like, oh my God, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. So you go through all that. Your business is now open. And you're chugging along. Then a pandemic comes along. And then you got to go through all that.
I know, it's hectic.
Yeah. You gotta open up again with the world. When New Zealand opens up, people can come here. People on this channel, watching this channel, you come to Wellington, you come visit me, you come get a haircut, you can come sit in this chair.
Yeah.
You can, I don't care. You come from Germany, you come from America.
Yeah.
You get to see New Zealand, and then you can have a haircut while you're here.
Yeah.
2 good reasons to come here. This chair is waiting. Now I've had that happen before. This is so vibing, isn't it? Yeah, and I didn't do major emphasis on it, but it's just, I wanted to do a simple blow dry with it. But do you know what I had happen once?
What?
A client booked from Bali to come here for a haircut because she was at Bali and she saw a girl and she said, I love that haircut, where did you get that? She said, this guy named Matthew in Wellington. And then she said, oh my God, and then I get this email from this girl, I'm booking a flight, I'm coming for a haircut.
Stop it! She booked a flight.
She booked a flight from Bali to come here. And her reasoning was, because I'm wandering around the world and I'm making serendipitous decisions, so why not make Wellington my next destination and I'll get a haircut and whatever comes from there. So she ended up spending the time here. But literally, she booked, she landed at Wellington Airport, she took the taxi, she sat down and I gave her a haircut. And I said, you saw my client in Bali, didn't you?
What haircut did she get?
I don't remember because it's going back a little while now, but I just remember her coming here. And the girl in Bali, she had short hair. It was short hair.
What a compliment.
I know, that was fun, eh?
Would have been a good haircut because my hair goes crazy frizzy in Bali.
Yeah, of course. No, she was, and she loved the haircut. That was her first day in Wellington. But then now she was planning to be in New Zealand for the next few weeks anyway. She was gonna. So that's decided her next country. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to this place that I never heard of, and I'm gonna get this haircut, and then I'm gonna go from there. Wow. So that was her. That was cool living your life like that. You're deciding your next destination based on, I'm gonna go to this place to get a haircut.
Yeah.
That's very serendipitous.
That's why I'm going, and that's why I'll be there.
Yeah.
And take it from there.
Yeah. And that girl who was my client was moving back to Germany, but doing places along the way. So she went from here to Bali to Taiwan to all this stuff, right? And eventually going back. And then this other girl she met in Bali, and that she wasn't German though. This other girl, she just was this really. I can't remember what she was, but she's really cool.
Well, that's like what I'm doing now. I'm just like, I came here because the bubble was open, and I went to Queenstown and started snowboarding, and I was like,
And one thing led to another, and you're still here.
Yeah, and I came to Wellington because the flights here were cheap.
Yeah.
And I want to go to Canada next year to snowboard again. Do a season there. Have you ever worked up on a mountain up in Canada? No,
I just was on a ski team though. So I've been in a lot of the stuff. Now, one of my clients, my second client today, I gave her a haircut because she's moving to Banff. Because what are we now? We're in November, so the ski season's starting up. But she's a ski instructor. So she's getting her haircut today. She's jumping on the plane next week. She's the last things you have to do before moving to Canada, right?
Yeah.
So she's going to do this season out there in Banff.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm liking this, and I'm liking that blow dry because I didn't do a major emphasis.
I love it.
I'm still a bit perfectionism though. Hang on. I can't let you have the chair yet. But it's got that nice 70s vibing. Your color needs work next, but anyhow, you did the haircut. That's the start.
Yeah.
And you're gonna come back and hang out here again, I can tell.
Yeah.
Anyone in Canada looking for an apprentice? She wants to go to Canada.
Hi, me!
You can take her on.
Oh,
look at this girl. Look at this girl.
You want me to work for you?
Yeah.
I'll consider your offer.
Yeah. Go work in the Veda. Go work in the Veda Salon in Calgary.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'll learn a lot. And then the skiing's up there too.
Have you been to Montreal?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, my friends.
Just at my home away from home.
Yeah, right.
Love Montreal.
I really want to go there.
People make the joke like, I'm living in New Zealand, I'm Canadian. People go, oh, you're from Canada. Don't you think like New Zealand and Canada are a lot alike? I always laugh at that one. I always say, yeah, because every time I walk around downtown Montreal, I think, wow, this is just like New Zealand. And every time I hear Celine Dion sing, I think, wow, she sounds just like Lorde. And they go, okay, maybe not, but I was just saying, like, Canada's not like Canada. Like, you go from BC to Alberta to Ontario to Montreal to Halifax, Nova Scotia, and all that stuff. It's so different from itself.
Absolutely.
Now, you could say there's parts of New Zealand New Zealand is like a part of Canada, but not like Canada.
Yeah.
No. So people because they've been to that part of Canada, they're like, this is like New Zealand.
Yeah.
But they can go to Montreal.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in New Zealand like Montreal.
Nothing like it.
And that culture is so different than Kiwi culture. That culture is so different.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So different.
Yeah. I'm enjoying that. I like that. That's pretty.
Whoa!
So you still got your long hair, but we did a lot with that. And that's not a major blow dry. I like that. Yeah, you play around with it for a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll do a blast of hairspray. Just for the finishing touch.
So 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the layers.
Yeah, me too. That's fun. And all that like.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Woo!
Because long hair is still empowering you. Yeah, I know that because long
Yeah.
hair is still empowering you.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're ready, you'll come back and you'll do this one.
You're dreaming!
No, I know, you can do it. I know. I just like
One
setting you
day.
up. No, I actually don't think I'd want that haircut on you. You're really pretty. You could do anything. But when you came in today, this is what we said when I first met you. I said, I want to go there. And you said I can't because I've been growing it out from there. So it's just going back to what you had. Then I said, okay, we're just going to leave your length because you're channeling your length now.
So much dimension when it's long and like layers. It's like the best of both worlds.
So we did, and I think this is better. If you're gonna have long hair, you want this look with it instead of, you're gonna channel this. And you're always ready for another adventure with your hair down the road.
Yeah, and you know what? When I want it short, I'll come to you.
I'm thinking I wouldn't go anything shorter than that with you ever, really.
Yeah, like I cut it here, but it was blonde and straight cut.
We can do that stuff too. Yeah, that's pretty. But you can even like see that. Like you see the way you fringes and everything.
This would look cool, even like platinum blonde.
Yeah, but you can see like you're pretty with anything. You're pretty with anything.
Thanks.
Yeah. Now there's the old trick. I'll show you. And you can always do a selfie. Like when you're in a salon, this is the best selfie to freak out the people. Like you've done something drastic. Is you grab a cake.
Pretend I've cut it off.
Yep. And you do a selfie and you throw it on your social media. So you just take the hair like that sort of thing, and then you grab a cape because it looks like you're in a chair, and you just do that, and you fasten it, and you leave your hair like that, and then you loosen it a wee bit, and you do like a quick, fast, blurry selfie so that you can't really tell. You don't want.
It looks like that bob you wanted to cut me.
Yeah, you just do that with it. You loosen it a little bit. And then you just grab a quick selfie of that. And you're like, haircut time. I did it.
Wow, it's interesting how my hair goes like it like you know how like the two sides of your hair like sit differently?
Yeah.
It's like how that goes like that and this one like goes.
Yeah, that's your hair type though.
Yeah.
That's the way your hair type is. Like you could do, like if you want to do really 80s retro, you're going to go that direction with it.
Yeah.
See? And then you're going to do that with it. Your hair behaves better like that. But you can see if I did the hairspray on that, now you look like prom in the 80s, like that kind of thing. And you do a little bit of a blast in there and make it hard. That's like every girl in high school in the 80s. That right there in the long, little bit, what's her name from Ferris Bueller's Day Off? You know, the girl with the
girlfriend.
Yeah, the girlfriend from the Ferris Bueller. She was so pretty. She's so pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was long hair 80s. Yeah. Do you know who my crush on in the 80s? Jennifer Connelly. You remember Labyrinth?
Nah.
Jennifer Connelly? I'll show you. I'll show you on social media. Oh, she's so pretty as well. Even today, she's still pretty.
Yeah. Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly. Yeah, look her on there.
Yeah.
I'm actually liking this more than the center parting. I think look more 80s. So we're gonna grab an after shot with it like that. Put your blazer on.
'80s businesswoman.
Yeah, we started with let's do a '70s thing, but this is more '80s. Yeah, that's really pretty.
Yeah.
On the camera. Go. And we will just do a little posing over here. It's perfect.
It's perfect. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
I love it.
Yeah, me too. Cool.
Thank you.
Have a little hug.
Thank you.
Cool. And like I said, anybody on there in the world with hair salon, you send me a message. She needs a world adventure.
Yes.
She needs a job
Hire
in a
me
career.
around the world.
Recruiter.
And come here when the borders open.
Yeah, come here as well. And anyone can come here. The borders open. Exactly. Do that too. Cool. Thank you.
Amazing. Wow, I'm getting